This section of the tutorial is all about getting Flash to communicate with its external environment. However, Flash contains security features that restrict Flash movies from communicating with and loading other files and data from locations other than its own. This is a security feature to protect users from Flash, for example, accessing local files or secretly installing viruses or performing other security threats to a local system. Now, you may have already come across this security feature when you mixed local content like testing your file using the test control movie with remote content like linking to a website. For example, if you open up the set security file in the work files folder and then choose file, publish preview default, that'll load this file in a browser like so. This is a local file, and it's going to set a security warning here by loading or trying to load to an external file here. So you may get this Adobe Flash Player security warning. Flash Player has stopped a potentially unsafe operation following local application on your computer or network, and this is the location of my current file right here in my temp folder. Is trying to communicate with internet-enabled location, www.vtc.com. So this security warning will occur when locally running an SWF file that tries to access a network resource. Now, one way to prevent this warning from continually popping up each time you test your SWF file locally is to change the local playback security setting in the Publish Settings dialog from Access Local Files Only to Access Network Only. Let me show you where you set that. Here in the file, you choose File, Publish Settings, and then here in the Flash tab, there's a setting right here, Local Playback, Access Local Files Only. Change that to Access Network Only. And now you won't get that error message from occurring. But you'll need to do this for every single file that you want to test that does call a remote resource. So it's better to make a single change to resolve this issue for all of your Flash projects. The most efficient way to do this is to specify a single location on your computer, a folder somewhere where Flash files won't cause this security warning. To designate a trusted location on your computer, open and test an SWF file with a navigate to URL method. You can use this one here, navigate to url.fla in the work files folder. Go ahead and choose File, Publish Preview Default HTML to bring up the file in a browser. Then click on the link, and then notice when you get this Adobe Flash Player security warning, you can use this one. To let this application communicate with the internet, check Settings. You must restart the application after changing your settings. Click on the Settings button right there, and what will happen is a new browser window opens that takes you to the Flash Player Settings Manager on the Adobe website. In this case, I'm actually going to the Macromedia website, and you'll see this Flash Player Help Global Security Settings for Content Creators. Now, this is not a graphic. This is actually looking at your computer, your local computer. Notice that I've already set some folders, locations here on my computer to always allow Flash to access network resources. Click on the Edit Locations drop-down menu and choose Add Locations, and then browse for a folder that you want to designate as a safe area. I'm going to go ahead and designate my temp folder where this current file currently resides. I've also established my VTC folder as a safe area. Then notice that it adds that to the list of always allow. You can add as many locations as needed to this list. Now that I've established my temp folder as a safe location, I can go ahead and close my browser, and let's test this again by doing a Publish Preview Default. Again, this file is saved in the temp folder. Now notice that this time when I link to the VTC website, it loads it in another browser window here. It does not give me that error. If I were to change the location of my Flash file here to one of the unspecified folders, those folders being unsafe, I will get that error message again. So go ahead and follow the procedures in this movie to set your Flash Player security so you can avoid those warning notices every time you test or check a Flash file locally that is accessing remote network resources.